Maya, can you talk? I need to ask you something.
You need to ask me something? Me? What's gotten into you?
Why? Why can't I ask you something? A mother wants to ask her daughter something sometimes.
Maybe if we were a normal family, but I don't remember you ever treating me like I was your daughter. You've only ever liked beautiful Rebecca, always spoiling her. You never took care of me and kicked me out as soon as I graduated high school. Why wouldn't I be apprehensive when all of a sudden you tell me you want to ask me something? And especially when you want to talk the day after I introduce my fiancé to you guys. What are you planning?
You've always had such an ugly personality. Fine, I'll be direct. You need to let your younger sister marry your fiancé.
What?
Yesterday, you came by the house to introduce us to your fiancé, yes? His name was Ryan, I think? It was love at first sight for Rebecca. She's saying that she's going to marry Ryan, so you need to break off your engagement. You're the older sister, so you need to let your younger sister have him.
What? What are you saying? I need to let her have him? Ryan's not a toy. He's not an object I can just give to someone else. Are you crazy?
But Rebecca says she wants Ryan. Your father and I think that rather than Rebecca marrying someone we don't know, that we would feel much better if she married someone we know is marriage material.
That's not the issue here. Don't be ridiculous. Why do you want to take everything away from me? Like my toys and clothes and even my birthday presents. Rebecca has always been given all of my belongings, and I've been told to just deal with it. Now you want me to give her my fiancé? I've had enough of this. Ryan is my fiancé. I'm not giving him to Rebecca.
What are you getting all upset about? He's still marrying someone in our family. And rather than marrying you, whose face and personality are average and boring, I'm sure he'd want to marry your younger sister, who's smart and beautiful and caring.
Do you have no regard for other people's feelings?
I hear what you're saying, but it's already been decided. Your relatives and I got together last night and talked about it. And we decided that you and Ryan would be breaking off your engagement and Ryan would be marrying Rebecca. He'll be taking our last name and you'll be marrying your cousin Evan instead.
What? Why are you deciding who I'll be marrying? Can you not try to control who I'm marrying? And isn't my cousin Evan that 50-year-old who quit his job and is a deadbeat now? Telling me to marry him is the same as telling me that I need to be his caretaker and provide for him financially. No, that is not going to happen.
Come on, don't be selfish. It's already been decided. So just stop fighting it and let Rebecca have Ryan. And you marry Evan instead.
Who's really being selfish here? You really think you can tell me all this and I would say, okay, Mother, I will never give you Ryan.
Do you really think it's okay for you to talk to me like this? I think you'll regret acting this way.
What? What are you saying?
You just wait. I will make sure the two of you break up.
Hello? Is this Maya's mother, Sharon? This is Maya's fiancé, Ryan. I'm texting you from Maya's phone.
Oh, hello. Is this Ryan? Thank you so much for reaching out. Have you decided to marry Rebecca?
Please cut the crap. I have no intentions of ever breaking up with Maya. Nor do I have any plans of marrying Rebecca.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe you're saying this. Rebecca is so much kinder than Maya. You know, you'll be so much happier if you marry Rebecca, right?
Please don't think you know what makes me happy. Who do you think you are? And personally, I think that Maya is so much more attractive than Rebecca. Rebecca is so vulgar and impolite. She can't even begin to compare to Maya.
What are you talking about? If you would just meet Rebecca, I know you'll see how wonderful she is.
I can see we're getting nowhere with this. So let me be direct. The reason I'm texting you from Maya's phone today is to talk to you about you and your family prank calling Maya.
Prank calling? What are you talking about?
Playing dumb will get you out of this. I know that you and your relatives have been calling Maya Sal and her work over and over, and saying quit your job or break off your engagement. And some days you've been calling over 100 times. And you've gratified Maya's apartment with the same message and thrown raw eggs at her apartment. You've also been stalking me. Rebecca has been sending me lewd photos with messages telling me how great she is. I want to talk to you today about all this.
We would never prank call or stalk anyone. All we're doing is showing Maya how selfish she's being, because she won't give you to Rebecca. So, I'm having all of my relatives help. And the pictures of Rebecca we sent you was just because we want you to get to know Rebecca better. And now that you know how beautiful she is, I know you'll change your mind.
Actually, it creeped me out so much I hate her even though I've never talked to her. Everything you've done and are doing is extremely troublesome. Do you have any intentions of stopping?
Of course we won't stop. We'll keep doing it until you marry Rebecca and Maya marries her cousin. I need to teach Maya that she can't be selfish.
I see. Okay, then we'll be suing all of you.
What?
You and your relatives have been calling Maya over 100 times, telling her to break up with her fiancé, and leaving the same message in her mailbox, and writing it on her door in permanent marker. And pounding on her doors and walls and throwing raw eggs at her apartment. All this has caused Maya great emotional distress. So we'll be seeing you in court.
What? Court? Just for calling someone?
Because of you and your relatives, Maya's been hurt deeply. This isn't about just making some phone calls and about your graffiti. That's property damage. So her landlord has filed a victim report.
A victim report? He went to the police?
Of course he did. Even though he wrote on Maya's apartment, the landlord is the one who owns that apartment. Throwing raw eggs and writing on someone else's property is property damage through and through. We have security camera footage of you writing on her door, so you can't talk your way out of this one.
What?
And you and your relatives all called Maya's place of work. You told him to fire Maya and spread bad rumors about her. There are hundreds of prank calls and silent calls. This is an obstruction of business. So we'll be suing you for that too. And about you stalking me and ambushing me and sending me lewd photos and letters, I'll be suing you for stalking me.
Just wait a second. I can't believe you're trying to make all these charges against me. Are you planning on making your new fiancé a criminal?
Who are you referring to when you say new fiancé? My fiancé is and has always been Maya. I have nothing to do with a stalker named Rebecca.
What? Are you calling Rebecca a stalker?
Isn't that what she is? Sending me disgusting photos? And you said that this is a family problem. But what you did is still a crime. And you can't be sued for it. Depending on what Maya wants, we can also have you detained.
Detained? I'm going to be arrested? We're going to be arrested?
Yes. About the property damage and obstruction of business, the victim in those cases isn't Maya but is her landlord and her company. So it falls outside of the scope of family problems. Her place of business and her landlord have no relation to you. You all may have thought that you were attacking Maya, but the victims are actually complete strangers.
No, that may be, but...
You're stalking me, it's the same. I still haven't legally married Maya, so we're complete strangers. I will be in charge of proceeding with the matters I've discussed with you today. You'll be served soon.
What? Wait a second. What do you mean you'll be in charge? What do you mean?
It's quite simple. I'm a lawyer.
What? A lawyer?
Yes, I represent Maya's company. And I've been hired by Maya and her landlord as well. I will be in charge of suing all of you. I'll be contacting you about all the charges formally tomorrow, so please stand by for that.
Wait, please wait, you have it all wrong. I don't have anything to do with this.
What do you mean you have nothing to do with this? You're the main perpetrator here.
I only did the things I did because I was ordered to. It was my husband's brother and his wife that said we should prank call Maya and her company. They said they wanted Maya to quit her job so she could take care of their son, Evan. My sister-in-law and all my other relatives were so keen on this plan, I couldn't go against them. All I did was make 1 or 2 calls like I was ordered to. I haven't done anything else. And it was Rebecca who sent you all those photos of herself. And it was my husband who wanted Rebecca to marry you in the first place. I didn't do any of this. So I have nothing to do with this.
You say you only made 1 or 2 calls, but about 25% of the calls made to Maya and her company were from you. How do you plan on explaining that?
Huh? How do you know that?
You want to know how I know that? Because as soon as Maya realized she was receiving prank calls from you, she recorded every phone call and wrote down who called at what time. So don't think you can lie your way out of this.
You have it all wrong. I only did this so everyone could be happy.
It's obvious Maya is not included in everyone. You're all awful people.
But, if we're convicted, it'll be bad for Maya. Are you okay with Maya being called a criminal's daughter?
I've already received Maya's go-ahead with all of this. She doesn't care what people around her think. And if anyone does, she can just tell them the whole story. We'll make sure they know that Maya did nothing wrong, so please don't worry. The only people going to hell will be you guys.
I can't believe this.
Next time I'll be speaking to you, it'll be in court. I'll make sure you all pay for this.
A few days later, Ryan sued my mom and all of my relatives who were involved. Because of all the evidence, we won our case easily. We sent my parents, my younger sister, my cousins, and his parents to jail. And my other 8 relatives were put on probation and had to pay a settlement. Now that my family and relatives have a record, everyone talked about them behind their backs. And they divorced each other, or moved far away, and are all living apart now. I guess it can't be helped since they did it all to make their precious daughter happy. For a while, this all had me really down. But after we won the trial, I started to slowly recover, and now I'm completely better. I married Ryan 1 year later, and we're really happy together.
Kevin, can you come over to the hospital today? It's already been 3 days since the baby was born, you know. Are you busy with work? When will you be able to come see the baby?
Oh, it's you! Hi, Riley. I'm actually leaving for a business trip today. I'm already on an airplane bound for Florida.
What?
Yeah, I'm not coming back for a week, so good luck.
Is this some kind of joke? Didn't we tell your company that my due date was this month? Why would they send you on a business trip at a time like this?
Due date, huh? That's what I have a problem with.
That?
I signed up for a DNA test between that kid and me.
What? A DNA test? Are you saying that you don't believe she's your own daughter?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Why?
You should know damn well why.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never done anything to make you concerned about this.
The way you're starting to get nervous is telling me that I'm right.
Of course I'm nervous. You're accusing me of something that I literally have no idea about. Anyone would be nervous.
Just stop making ridiculous excuses. I'll see you when the DNA results come out. It'll be enough to prove that you're cheating on me. Then I'll sue you and get a divorce.
Hey!
You better be prepared.
None of this makes any sense.
Riley! I cannot believe you! I never liked you in the first place. But I should have listened to my instincts. You'll pay for what you did to my son.
Miss White? Are you doubting my loyalty as well?
Are you trying to tell me that Kevin is the one who's lying?
All I know is that I would never betray him like that. The baby's none other than his own daughter.
We'll see about that. Do you really think you could cheat a DNA test? You'll have no way out once the results arrive.
Why are you guys doing this to me?
Quit playing dumb.
I swear on my life that I did not do whatever you think I did.
We'll be sure to sue you, and you will divorce our son.
I don't understand. You people are crazy.
Blame yourself for doing the things you did. You dug your own grave. Whatever, the truth will come out as soon as we get the results of the test. Just be ready for everything that's coming your way.
I didn't do anything. Hey, Kevin?
What? The audacity you have to be texting me right now.
About our baby's name.
Do you mean your baby's name?
We need to turn in a birth certificate. And it has to be turned in 14 days after birth. What do you think about the name Chris? You said you wanted to share initials with her, so I thought it would work.
You must be joking. Why would you name someone else's kid after me? You disgust me.
Please stop. Are you still accusing me of cheating on you?
Obviously.
Why? I need you to explain it with your own words.
You know damn well why. I'm not going to waste my time going over everything.
Can we at least have a proper talk? Are you already back from your business trip? I'll be leaving the hospital tomorrow.
Sorry, I'm staying at my parents' house right now.
What?
Don't act surprised. I don't want to see your face. Nor do I want to see the face of that baby that I'm not even related to. You're really starting to piss me off.
I can't believe you.
By the way, I don't want a cheater entering my house, so I changed the lock.
What?
Go to your parents' house or something. I redirected all of the baby equipment that we bought to that house anyways.
You're going too far.
As I've said before, the next time you'll see me is going to be when we get the results of the DNA test. See ya.
I don't understand why you're doing all of this, even though you don't have a single piece of proof.
Riley? I need to talk to you.
Oh, it's you. Hi, Kevin. Did you see the results of the DNA test? Now you know that you're the dad. Even though you opened the letter while yelling at me about how my sins would finally be exposed. The face you made when you saw the results. I've never seen anyone with such an idiotic, blank look in my life.
Please stop.
No, I deserve to say this. You treated me like an unloyal piece of trash. You refused to treat your own daughter with any love. How are you gonna pay for what you did? What?
I'm so sorry.
Shut up.
I never thought that she would actually be my child. But your attitude today wasn't great either.
What do you mean?
You didn't have to leave the moment you heard the results. Now we know that she's actually my child, so there's no problem anymore.
No problem anymore? Do you really think we could just go back to how things were?
Can't we?
You have to be joking.
Why not?
Why did you doubt me in the first place? Why did you doubt your own child being yours?
About that, I was going to ask you,
What?
The baby was born 3 weeks earlier than the date our doctor gave us.
Yes? So what?
The dates from pregnancy to birth don't add up.
What?
I did the math, and I was out for a business trip on the day you got pregnant. That's why I thought I wasn't the dad.
Are you stupid? The baby was just delivered earlier than expected.
What? Really?
The due date is only an estimate. It changes depending on the mother's health.
I did not know that.
Honestly, all of this, it's all your mom's fault.
What?
That lady, she made me hold heavy things even while I was pregnant. She made me drive for her. She made up excuses to make me climb up and down the stairs. There's a lot more than this. That old hag treated me like a servant, even during the month I was due. Thanks to her, a lot of stress was put onto my body, and I ended up giving birth early.
Is that true?
Quit acting surprised. I consulted you so many times, but you just say your mom would never do such a thing and turn me down every time. This is your fault too.
Oh,
To me, you and your mom are just harmful people who just make my life harder. No matter the result, I want a divorce. Actually, I got a divorce.
What? What do you mean?
The divorce paper you threw at me, I signed it and turned it in today.
What? We have a child! You're gonna have to raise her alone!
I know that.
Then,
My company provides welfare employees with children. I'll get back to work soon anyways. I'll be fine.
but our daughter won't have a father!
She'll be better off without a father like you.
Come on, please rethink this!
My answer won't change. I was mentally and physically unstable after birth. You were ruthless to me when I needed you the most. No, not only you. Your mom texted me just to say cruel things, even today. You scoffed and told me that I was done for, and threw the divorce paper right at my face. You can't even begin to imagine how worried and hurt and scared you people made me. You'd never understand.
Please, forgive me! Please! Let me see Chris!
Chris? My child's name is Regina.
What?
I named her Regina so we could have matching initials.
I thought you made it so that she and I had matching initials!
You're the one who told me to stop because it disgusted you.
That was before we got the results!
I wouldn't want to name my child after a father who can't even love his own daughter.
That was before the test! I know she's my child now! I'll love her like no one else!
Do you not understand that this isn't the issue here?
What?
Let's just stop. We'll never reach a resolution.
Riley?
Please contact me through the lawyer from now on.
Wait! Riley!
Riley! Hey! Please get back together with Kevin! Please let me hold my granddaughter!
Did you not hear from your son? We've already gotten divorced.
That doesn't change the fact that Chris is my granddaughter!
It's Regina, not Chris.
Whatever, that doesn't matter. Kevin is furious at me, and he won't listen.
What?
He's blaming me for making him doubt you and his daughter, and that you two had to get a divorce because of me.
Is he really saying that?
Oh, please come back here along with my granddaughter. All will be well.
Like mother, like son, huh?
Are you coming back then?
No.
What?
I've already told Kevin that he needs to contact me through a lawyer. Please do the same. I'll be going now.
Wait, Riley!
On top of that, his mother is telling me that if I come back, they'll act like I've done nothing wrong. After receiving this message, My lawyer was baffled by how incomprehensive these people were. However, my father-in-law, who works overseas, found out about the situation and helped us reach a resolution. Thanks to him, I was able to have compensation and education fees fully paid. On top of that, my ex-husband and mother-in-law continued to spit odd rumors about me after that. So, my father-in-law forced Kevin to pay back all fees and divorce my mother-in-law.